for round 2. You're good to go.
And here we are. We've got Tommy D representing the Take Action crew and versus Little Hume.
Yeah, Little Hume. Working on a brew. It's slightly budget. Definitely has some cantrips that we don't love.
Right. It is an archetype that I think should have been explored more by now in the format. It's a snow control, and I think it's got the right cards.
So I don't. He's got telling time in his deck, which seems just clunky as fuck.
I know you hate
modern.
telling time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a 2-mana 1-for-1s.
Well,
cantrips is not where I want to be, but he's got this 3-mana one that's like you look at the top so many cards and you reveal all the snow things and put them. Really good. Less good with telling time because telling time is not a hit.
Yeah, well, and it's also a sorcery as well, I think.
Yeah,
and that's not really what you want to be doing.
Yeah, but a sorcery,
as a control deck.
3-mana, if you can cut all the non-snow things out of your deck to where the only non-hits are itself, then.
So I just had a thought. Perhaps the trick to snow is either it's just not Sultai.
Oh yeah, I mean, I asked what he was playing. He said snow.
I would have to say
I was like what snow? Like what? And he's like, oh, Sultai. Like it was like clearly.
I think
obvious.
it's banned.
Is this a mulligan to 4?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
That's rough.
So Tommy gets game 1.
Yeah.
That's normally how that goes.
I think that maybe snow could be Bant or Temur. Probably make more sense.
Yeah, sure. I think all those are good. I think it has to be blue-green base, and then
because
whatever other color you want to play with it is fine.
Well, I think the red is. I think white or red are both better than black because all that you get in black is the sweeper.
Yeah, the sweeper's cool.
The sweeper's good, but for red you get a shit ton of targeted removal, and for white you get decent auras, and you get to play Teferi.
Yeah, with red you get Scred, and
and the new one Frostbite. Like, there's that one's only a shock, so. But yeah, I do think that snow should be explored, and I like seeing anybody explore something that they've made the space for. Because Wizards has set out to make space for snow as an archetype, and I appreciate anybody trying to explore that space.
I think that they're probably still a couple cards short of it
they probably
super
are,
viable, but I still appreciate Micah trying to make
the one thing that I think I mentioned to him the other day that I think should be in his deck would be the 2-mana enchantment that makes a Merit Lage, and you scry one every time a snowland or a snow permanent comes in. I feel like, I mean, it's only scrying, but like the inevitability and the selection seems pretty fucking good. And you end up with a 2020 indestructible.
The only problem with that, it's the same reason that I don't play Search for a Scan anymore, which is it just gets blown up.
Sure, no, it does. It does. But I mean, if they're going to spend, you get more out of that one, I think, than you get out of Search.
I don't know, because Search turns into a land, which they can't fuck with as
easily. Yeah, but Search, you can get something off of that card immediately if you don't play it on turn 2.
How so?
Because you get a scry when a snow permanent enters.
Okay, so you get a scry?
Yeah. I'm just saying you get something. Like Search, you don't get anything when it comes down. It's just 2 mana.
I don't really consider a scry much of anything.
Honestly. I know you consider it a quarter of a card, and I get that. I'm just saying.
I don't even consider it, I say quarter of a card, like if you add it on, but the thing is, if there was a card that was like 1 mana scry 4, I wouldn't play that card ever, so.
Right. No, I understand. I'm just saying that you can get something more out of it.
I mean.
Yeah. And of the available snow cards, I mean, it's a thing. It's there. I do agree with you.
I do look at modern lists, and people do still play Search for Azcana somehow. They're getting away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they're not winning.
No,
they're winning, or they're not. Their list isn't showing up.
Right. I do not disagree with you, but I'm just pointing out the cards that are there, and of the cards that are there, I think why not?
And as we said to begin with, there are a few cards short.
They are. Yeah. Exactly. All right, so Tommy did the usual stuff. Led with a Darcy, counterspelling some things.
Yeah, get that out of here, motherfucker. Yeah, this is so here's the thing. The thing I appreciate about his deck is you said he gets a sweeper. I haven't seen people play this. Like, of all the snow cards, this sweeper has seen like no play.
I know, and it's really good. It's the best thing in black.
I appreciate that he's like, you know what, I'm fucking going for it.
Yeah,
like that's really cool.
It is the best thing in black. Tommy's got to look at this thing.
It kind of reminds me of Mutilate.
It's very much the same thing.
Another card that never got its like just deserve.
Yeah. So playing a 1-2 for 1. It's not a card you really want to play, but you know what? It's not like the worst thing to do.
Is this the 1-2 for 1?
It is. It's a 1-2 for 1 that you pay 1 snow. Look at the top card.
Oh.
And
I thought that this was the one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good card. Is he playing the 1-3?
Which one's the 1-3?
The 1-3 is the one where you can turn your snowlands into dudes.
No.
That thing could just flat out murder a motherfucker.
Yeah. So there's that, and there's also a card that I thought was actually cool after I bought a box of Kaldheim, and I forgot about a lot of the set. There's an 0-4 for 2 that just lets you tap and sack it to give something -X for each snow permanent you control.
Mm.
And like, that card doesn't look sexy, but when you really think about it, like...
No, that's good.
It can fucking murder anything, and it blocks for days. Like, that card seems okay.
You block one thing, and before damage, you kill the other thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's really good. I did not know that was a card.
I went through the box, and I'm like, holy shit, this card seems fucking all right.
Yeah, the only problem with it is, it's hard. Like, it's hard to get excited about 0-4s that don't draw you a card.
No, for sure. For sure. I get it.
Like Wall of Roots, where you get, like, mana off of it.
Well, the other thing that sucks for Micah is I know he does not have scrying sheets, and he should have scrying sheets.
Which, Micah, hit me up. I got you covered, man. I got scrying sheets for days.
For sure. Yeah, there's the Murktide coming down.
Like, dude, like I hate your cantrips, and he's like, wow, I can't afford the good can. I'm like, dude, Opt is free. Opt is like fucking free.
No, it's been printed. It was so excited when it was printed, and then now it's like, oh, it's been printed in every fucking set, so... Yeah, whatever.
Like the old school ones are probably still...
All right. So Tommy's got the Murktide down. That's the Ascendant thing, which I do like that card. That's a really cool card.
That's the what?
The figure, or is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. No, he would have responded if that was... goddamn, all these alternate arts. I thought it was the figure Destiny Snow guy.
Okay.
Darcy. Micah doesn't have much going on. Nope, I didn't even get to see his hand.
He's picking it up.
All right. So, that's...
Not like this, Micah. Not like this.
Right.
Yeah, the mulligan to 4...
that's fucking awful.
Did not okay.
I'm honestly surprised he lasted that long.
This is weird. I'm seeing he's bringing in remands. And, like... That's weird, right?
Ley lines? Are you bringing in ley lines, Micah, just because of Murktide? Don't do that.
Oh,
don't do that, Micah.
These Humes in their ley lines. I'm saying that historically, this family just is overly in love.
Hating on Graves just for that remand is one thing, but hating on his graveyard because of Murktide.
Remand is good.
Don't do that. Don't hate on graveyard because of Murktide. It's not going to line up.
Yeah, it won't be in his opening hand. He'll draw all the copies.
Yeah. And it just
won't. Time's a good cut.
It won't do anything. Yeah, but he needs the cantrips.
The thing is, he has cantrips. The snakes. He has the best 2-mana cantrip in the game. The snake. You know what? The more I think about the snake, I thought like, if I had a deck that if I had a deck that I felt could very rarely turn on Death Touch, I still like the snake.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
It's, and if it was just, like, there are a lot of 1/1s that draw a card, but this one has flash.
And flying.
Flash and flying. Like, and the flash is what gets me. To me, that's just a good card.
It is just a good card.
Like, for a control deck, like, you just don't, like, it's just something to do on their turn. Like, you know what? Here's a fucking...
All this graveyard. Damn, dude. He brought in Sultai Lanterns, too.
Oh,
Micah. That's not... This isn't a graveyard deck.
Lantern is a horrible card in this matchup. you want so the card looks like Relic of Progenitus, but it is not Relic of Progenitus.
No.
Like you have to exile the whole thing, and so you have to time it right.
Well, so
like Relic of Progenitus is actually really good in this matchup. I think 'cause you can chip away at the
Sure.
graveyard.
Well, that's what you need. Well, so by that, yeah, I don't know. I think just bringing in graveyard hate against control decks that kind of use the graveyard is just never really the right idea.
And honestly, what this is just an experience for Lil Hume. Like he doesn't play control.
Yeah.
You know, and like he didn't realize like a lot of times when I'm playing control, like in this matchup, like maybe I'm like relying less on things that kill Murktide, and I'm just more on
countering the Murktide.
Like let's just never let this thing be in play.
Yeah, well, that's the power of blue. That's what it gets.
Yeah.
That's
it's like you can switch to that kind of strategy, you know, or like maybe you have to use your sweepers to get it off the table.
Yeah.
And
What would be sweet to see come out of his sideboard would be fucking Mystical Dispute. That would be sweet.
Which, by the way, I'm all in on Mystical Dispute, and I think you should be too as a store. Just like I'm gonna buy all the copies of that card.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling this is that card. Like right now, it's like $2 for an uncommon, and I have a feeling that that's the card that like if you play blue, you play like 3 copies in your sideboard. You know, like every fucking deck, and it's good. You bring it in all the time, and like it's not good like only against control decks. There are other decks that play blue. Good against,
for sure,
and, like,
for sure.
I feel like I need to buy all the copies because. It's one of those things. If I play a different deck, I have to pull all the copies out of one sideboard. And put in another.
No, that's definitely. It's a card that's like one. It's gonna get better with age. For sure. Blue is always dominant in the game.
Revelation, the green 3-drop sorcery.
I think it is.
He is playing it. Yeah. If that's what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure it is.
The only problem is he's playing shit like Telling Time in his deck, which is not going to be.
See, Glacial Revelation to me. That's what leans me towards a Bant, so you can have to ferry and give instant speed, so you don't have to tap out for it. You know.
Sure.
Or with red, if you had Temur, you'd have enough like low mana interaction to be okay with tapping out for it on turn 4. You know.
I love Sultai as a color combination, but
so do I. Don't get me wrong.
It's actually. Like as far as playing control, it's my favorite color combination. Like I think 3-way
trigger on the snake, draw a card.
Like, you have to have a reason to do it because
yeah.
Like in both ways because like blue-white control is good, blue-black control is good. So you have to have a reason to add the green to your deck. And
for sure.
A lot of times, just a snake is not enough. You know.
No. But there's a lot of good shit green gives you. I mean, it gives it. Green is the best supplementary color.
One thing I will say about Micah's deck, though, is this snake will always have Death Touch.
Yeah.
in this deck, it'll always have Death Touch.
Tommy got game 1, right?
Yeah, we're horrible at... Mike, I know this was your suggestion to put the games.
You got the active keyboard.
We're terrible at it, but...
We're working on it. We're working on it.
No.
We got a little rusty with a few weeks off. We're getting back at it.
We were better last week. I had a long work week, man. I put in fucking 60 hours this week.
All right, so what does Tommy got? He got the old Turbogoyf.
Yeah, I said it. I asked him why Telling Time. He said that he's poor and
Spell Pierce. Bam.
And then I reminded him that Opt was basically a free card. You can buy like 1 million copies for $1, and he had no response. So. Yeah, I think he was just like, you know, he was putting this deck together with his trade binder. He didn't have Ops or anything. Which who doesn't have Ops? Come on.
Yeah, by now.
I'm gonna bring him like 10 copies of Op next week.
Yeah.
Get him out of my house.
And that thing, which does nothing now. That card is not going to do anything.
I mean, if he cracks it right now.
Yeah, you have to crack it right now. You can't really. Because if he just has a Murktide, you can't respond to him paying the cost. So
the really bad thing is he got rid of a creature, and with
Murktide gets better for instant sorceries. Yeah. Oh, Micah, why the shit did you bring that in?
Lil Hume, you're like one of my favorite players, man. But like, I just can't get on board with shit like this, man.
Yeah.
How stupidly good is this card, really? I mean,
it's
God,
it's great. It's pretty good. All right.
Well, here's my thing with Micah is there are two things you can do with this artifact you have in play, right? And like I feel like do one of them.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if you're gonna draw a card, draw the fucking card.
Right.
You know, and if you've decided that you're okay with him resolving Murktide, then draw the fucking card, you know?
Dash and a monkey.
Okay, well, that's probably going to be good
Draw
enough.
some shit out of my
He does have Dismember.
He does.
Yeah, fuck it.
He got a big-ass dude. He probably should have cast last turn.
Yeah, he should have.
Because he could have...
Counterspell, maybe?
I don't know, but he should have cast it.
Okay.
Because I actually like the card that's in his hand.
What's he keeping the Dismember for? Does he think it's going to kill a Murktide?
I don't know. I guess so.
I'd be more afraid of the monkey than the Murktide.
Yeah, no. Dude, play the Treefolk thing. It's a good card.
He's playing around the Murktide this entire game, and he's going to die to him.
Dude, he needs to jam this Treefolk thing. You remember that thing from Modern Horizons 1?
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really solid. Good. Yeah, jam this motherfucker.
He's
it's probably going to get counterspell, but jam it anyway. You got to. You can't fuck around. What? And counterspell. That's all right. It's all right.
Does this thing come back?
No, that one does not. Yeah, I do agree that he needs to just get rid of this graveyard so Tommy doesn't just Murktide.
He should play the Kraken.
He does. He does play the Kraken.
He plays the Kraken?
He did play the Kraken.
Okay, I didn't see it when I was going through his deck.
Dismember the monkey. Yeah, he may have changed it. He did play the Kraken.
See, this is just weird to me because last turn was a better turn.
Yeah, it was.
You could have beat Spell Pierce last turn.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have.
Oh, this is just bad sequencing, Micah. I'm not okay with it. Do something with the goddamn artifact you have in play. It's doing nothing right now.
Yeah. Yes, there you go.
Yes,
draw a card.
Yes.
Nope. No, yeah, he's just drawing a card, Tommy.
I bet it was a land.
It was a land.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's this Frost Augur thingy.
Why would you counter? You could just steal it.
Yeah, I would have stole that. I would have stole that for sure.
What the fuck, Tommy?
He's just excited.
Yeah,
he just knows he's going to buy
it. You're out of cards. Ma.
Yeah, he's just wrecking this fool now.
I'm going to point that out to him though. Like seriously, why would you counter a card that you could just steal? That's somebody who has not cast enough copies of Archmage's Charm.
Yeah. Hey, here's this thing.
No, this is a good card.
Does it give him stuff to not die? That's the question. Is he going to fucking die?
Oh, guess what it hit?
He gets a lot.
It hit a telling time, which is nothing. See that?
It got him.
To me, this card should hit 4 to 5 cards every time, and because he's playing stuff.
Well,
like
it hit four.
Time,
it hit 4 cards.
It should hit 5.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because it hits lands too. It should hit 5. What is this one that's in play? Is this the one that
the Figurous Destiny guy, the level up guy? It is a good card. I think that's the best thing Snow got. I think that thing's sweet. I love those cards. That's the reason.
You love them more than like most people, like on this planet.
Oh, I know. Well, most of them, the ones since Figure, have not been good until that one. That's the best one they've done since Figure.
Yeah, I had that in that league. I don't remember what set that was, but
yep. Level up. Not level up.
Let's put a counter on there, man.
Dude, those things are so hard to represent.
Yeah,
they are.
1, 2, 3. Remember what it's called?
Yeah, Ascendant Spirit. He's got the Narpy down. All right. Shit. He might be turning this around maybe a little bit. He's starting to get a board.
If he can go off of the Ascendant Spirit, so the one that he leveled up is a 2/3.
Okay.
And he can pay 3 snow to
and he can level up the other one.
Yeah. And then for 4 snow, he can put 2/1/1 counters on it to make it a 6/6, and it becomes an angel.
Tommy just showed us another Ragavan in his hand because he can't handle his cards. You should radio Micah to represent the spirits. Just use a dice on what he's paid.
Well,
I guess.
Can you put dice to show your level ups 1 through 3?
Cool.
Thank you.
Level up the other one? Nope. Telling time.
Oh, God. The old telling time.
Hey, man. You know I got a soft spot for telling time, but I do know that it's modern's not the place for it now. The problem is
he's looking at these 3 cards and they're terrible, and he's like got to put one of them. He's got to draw one of them.
Right.
Yeah, which has always been my problem with the card. I mean, it's fine. Like I don't like paying 2 mana to draw 1 card. That's
I know. Yeah, for sure.
Time. And we've had the conversation.
We have.
We don't need to go over it, but I do think that he could just kind of go all in on these Ascendant Spirits. And
no, he
Tommy
can.
Doesn't have
well, he's got Narfi in the graveyard that he can't. Tommy can't say shit about the Narfi.
Oh, okay. So he is playing the Dead Snow favorite.
Yeah. I mean, why, dude? Narfi's dope.
Oh, he's also got a Death Touch Snake at the ready. It's looking pretty good for Micah right now.
Yeah, I think he may. I think he may have turned this around.
I like getting this like. It starts drawing cards once you get it to the last level. I did have one of these in whatever league this was, and I do remember that being positive.
So he can Narfi and Snake here. So I think he's in pretty good shape. Because Narfi's only 3 and the Snake is 2, so... I love snow, dude.
It's fun.
What is that?
This is... Is
that the cleave thing?
Yes, this is the... For 1 mana, you can...
counter a thing from a graveyard?
No, counter something that wasn't cast from hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that... I actually was thinking about that the other day. Like, I'm surprised it's not played more Commander decks, right? If you play blue, like... It seems like something...
Yeah, I think Micah turned this around. I think he's in great shape here.
Yeah.
I think he is in great shape. With the Codal, with the Narfies, with the Spirits.
Do you just go for it? Like, at some point, you got to level this thing up, right?
Yeah. And he's got plenty of mana, so that turns into its 3rd or its 2nd level.
Yep, so it's a 4/4 now.
4/4, so just a 4/4. Oh, here's this guy. This is the only card that I don't know. The cards.
I don't know what this one is.
It's one of the double-sided cards. It untaps your snow stuff.
Okay.
I think. Like, I don't know. Tommy's giving it up.
Okay. Roll game 3.
Nice. Good turnaround by Micah. Yeah, I really think that he just needs to clean up some of the just glue cards in the deck. Like, the main cards that matter for snow are good. He just needs to figure out the filler to glue it all together.
If I was to play this deck, I would play it as a true control deck. The only creatures that would probably be in it are the snakes and the Kraken.
See, I don't know. You could also... The thing is, though, you could just do Narfi, too.
Yeah.
Because Narfi... reanimates himself out of the grave for only 3 mana. Krakens can get countered and never come back.
If that's the case, I don't ever want to cast Narfi. So I would need some kind of looting effect.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what's beautiful. It's just options. You could because I don't know. You could also just play just the Ascendant Spirits.
Yeah.
Also as a control deck and just do that because those things are efficient too. There's a lot of options for the deck. There's a lot of play to it.
Yeah, John and I have had several debates. He loves telling time, like just loves it, and there have been many discussions. I mean, what it does is good, just not good for 2 mana in Modern, right? And every time I've cast a card, it's just like I'm looking at 3 cards. It's like I want one of these. I don't want to put one on top. And like the fact that you have to kind of sucks sometimes. So that's kind of what the debate is about. I just saw this in the comments from earlier. I didn't notice, but we're going to have the science teacher in the house for 10 o'clock.
Sweet.
Not used to seeing you out this late, man. we're starting to get back into our pre-COVID schedule a little bit. The 10 o'clock is starting to pick up.
It is.
And I think kind of pre-COVID, the 10 o'clock is where it was all at. You know,
Yeah.
like the 6 o'clock was kind of like the
warm-up.
Yeah, the warm-up, you know, like maybe people wanted to go to Chimps and play whatever they got going on. You know, so they'd steal a couple players, or the sun's still out. People want to soak up the sun.
Right.
But 10 o'clock, people were here. We're starting to see a return to that. The
Hope so.
The 10 o'clock has been, as the warmer weather has been getting here, man, I see a boom.
What is it? So, okay.
All right, you know what? This is the best this card is going to look, John.
What is it?
It was
so,
in his opening hand.
Now we catalog. What is it actually going to do?
Well,
what is it going to do?
It basically is surgical extraction on
Murktide. Yeah.
And he's obviously scared as fuck about Murktide. I mean,
clearly, or else he wouldn't have brought it in. Yeah, so we'll see if this actually matters.
And what that tells me is he just doesn't have good answers for it.
Yeah.
I mean, which I saw his deck. He has the destroy a creature, lose 2 life. Like that's a thing.
That's fine. Yeah,
so, But he, as a person, is terrified of Murktide, and so that's why we're seeing this. I wouldn't have brought this. I wouldn't put this fucking card.
No, I wouldn't have either. And this is going to be a good experiment as far as, is this going to actually mean anything here? Because Tommy
you've heard me bitch about ley lines before. Everybody has. Everybody knows my feeling. I've made a case for the white one in some decks now. Now with the
specific decks
with the London Mulligan rule. Yeah,
London Mulligan rule and so many pitch cards being played.
Yeah. For that reason, but this black one sucks.
Yeah.
The black one would be better if it did what Rest in Peace does. What just happened here?
Tommy dashed in the monkey.
Oh, and got to cast this thing.
And got to cast that thing, and I think that's actually fine.
Yeah. Tommy, you should play Snow Basics.
I mean, he just
100%. If you played Snow Basics, it'd be better right now, and there's no reason not to.
Oh shit. So this thing is definitely. I mean, I like the aggressive. They just get fucking bodies on the table, like just run it out.
I like it. I like it indeed.
I think that was a good call.
And the other thing is, it doesn't die to Micah's sweeper.
Does the snow thing only affect non-snow things?
It only affects non-snow things.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious. If that's the case,
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Here, you should.
But I'm pretty sure that was the case with it.
I think it's dead. What is it? I can't remember what the fuck they call it. Never mind. He didn't even dash the monkey. That means he's holding up counterspell or draw 2 cards. One of those two. There's MH1. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's why I really like the idea. Yeah, it is non-snow.
That's funny. Tommy's gonna win off of this fucking Ascendant Spirit.
We can't level it up, so.
No, you can't. But that'd be hilarious if you never had to. Still got there. Yeah. And Micah does not have a lot of removal. He should probably have a little bit more removal than he does.
And that is the cool thing about Dead of Winter. It's a one-sided sweeper for 3.
No, it is, yeah. No, it's good.
It's really neat.
All the snow stuff they did was awesome. So much of the Mono Horizon stuff has just been so good. Alright. Land and play tapped. Fetching it into turn. I mean, Tommy just sitting over here with a grip of shit to just say whatever he needs to say about whatever he needs to say something about. God damn it, Tommy. Head to the left.
Dude, okay.
I'm going to make a big old fucking sign that says, lean away from the wall. Please, motherfuckers. I'm
going to make a criticism of Tommy, just from what I've seen his play patterns every time we've seen him on. He tends to dash Ragavan more often than I would. Like, there's never let's just get it in play and try to untap with it. You know, like I feel like he's paying more mana for Ragavan.
I don't know. His dash this game was awesome.
No,
I feel like after that dash, he probably could afford it.
I see him dash it constantly.
Yeah. I mean, against a control thing, that is the time to dash it.
Sure.
So, I mean, I think that's fine.
It was a blast from the past. It's a 1-2. As much as I give shit to the ley line, it's actually been pretty decent here.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade it to 1-1. Don't do that. It's the infernal thing. Infernal grasp. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh snap.
Oh wow. So this is totally two guys putting the ball back and forth. I hate using infernal grasp on a 1-2.
And hate counterspelling infernal grasp. Yeah.
Removal.
Yeah. Just the Jorn God of Winter thing. Nope, dismembering. Get that Termagoyf out of here. Fuck you.
It sure reminds me of a classic punt. Remember Whisperwood Elemental?
Mm-hmm.
I once was playing a standard match, and I played Dragon Lord Dramoka.
Yeah.
And targeted my opponent's Whisperwood Elemental.
Yeah.
Gave it to me. That thing has a sack trigger.
Yeah.
So anyway, what makes it funnier, he untapped, drew a removal spell, killed it, and I gave it back to him.
Nice. So
we both punted.
That is a card that I really, really like, and I've never got to play, and I hope someday.
Whisperwood?
Dude, Whisperwood's so good.
Whisperwood's insane.
It's really good, man. It's such a good card. And it's never got to be played anywhere, and it's so good.
It does have a home, John.
Legacy Cube or Vintage Cube?
Vintage Cube.
Yeah.
It is in every Vintage Cube, and it's one of those that like they'll never remove. Like it's just so good. It works really well in the mono green deck.
Dude, it's such a good fucking card.
Plays really
it's just
well
a good
with
card.
That ramp strategy, you know, like because the problem with those ramp strategies is it's hard to make a case for the mid-range cards.
Sure.
And that's the perfect card. Pump out shit.
Yeah.
You know, you can turn into other shit, and then
once that card was printed, you can't. If you just look at, if you're a Magic player and an experienced Magic player and an old school Magic player, dude, that card is so good. It's so well designed. It does really everything you need it to do across the board. Dashing in Ragavan, dismembering the fucking monkey. I hope dismembering the monkey.
That's what he's doing.
Okay, thank you. And here is a bobble that does not a whole lot. So that's one thing that
sorry to interrupt you here, John, but it is the one thing is they'd experience Micah as a control player because you see this he's got the snake that always has death touch.
Always has death touch, and he keeps turning it sideways.
He keeps turning it sideways.
Yeah.
Like what are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Make your opponent.
Hey, here's this thing.
This thing won the game last time.
Yeah, I think it's going to win the game again because that's all really fucking good.
Well, it hit a telling time again.
Only hit 3 this
only
time.
Hit 3 this time. 3 mana draw 3 is not a terrible card.
No, it's I mean, it's pretty good.
No, my bitch was it.
Stop turning sideways, Micah.
I feel like it should always draw 4. Like always draw 4.
No, I agree with you. If I were to build a snow deck, it would always draw 4.
I mean, really, it would draw 4 as the low end. Like it should draw 5 most of the time, and sometimes draw like you just get 6 cards.
Yeah, I do not disagree. Bolton the Ascendant Spirit. And Glare on the right side is
Snowlands. That would just really. Oh God, could you imagine, John?
Oh, dude, it would be nuts. So the next thing I want. It's fucking deserts, dude.
This is what's hilarious. Is that card is like so good for Micah for little Hume, and like Tommy gets in, it's like that's just unplayable.
Yeah.
Make the case, man. Tommy, you should be playing Snow Basics, man.
Narfi counterspell. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
don't turn the goddamn snake sideways, Micah. Don't do it. Leave it alone. So it's not it is the Ascendant Spirit. No, quit it. Yes, Jesus Christ. Don't turn it sideways. Stop it. No.
You're a 7, dude.
No.
You're a 7.
God damn it. Leave it alone.
All right.
We got there.
There's applause in the house. I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy. We saw this from Carmel last week, man. Like he lost a match because he just couldn't help himself.
Yeah, stop turning shit sideways.
Like,
you don't always have to do it.
So there's this new card that everybody loves called Dragon Rage Channel, or Darcy for short.
Yeah.
And it says that it has to attack every turn. Like people don't realize that like that's not everything has to do that. Like you don't have to do that all the time.
Yeah. Now at the end of Tommy's turn, after Micah's turn, he can get in Narfi for 3, which seems fucking awesome.
I don't know why I bother.
Yeah. I'm making signage.
So he definitely took a lot, but he can definitely stabilize at 6.
I think so. All right. He can pump the fuck out of that spirit.
And he can bring back Narfi, right?
Yeah, he can pump the fuck out of the spirit and bring back Narfi. He can do both.
He can pump it twice and bring back Narfi.
He can level up twice and bring back Narfi. Tommy's dashing on the Ragavan. And that would actually make the thing a 3/4 to bring back Narfi as well.
That's an activated ability.
It's an activated ability, not casting a
spell.
spell.
He's not going to be able to fuck with it the way that he wants to.
No. All right, Micah. Do it, dude. Fucking level up.
Show me your secrets,
Narfi.
Tommy. Does have some burn in hand.
He got Archmage's Charm, but he should have spent that before it went to blocks.
Oh, I didn't know he had Archmage's Charm. I actually like keeping that because let him put some mana into this thing before you steal it.
And then take it. Sure. Level it up. And then Archmage's. Nice. So it is still blocked, though. So the monkey should still die, right? Yeah. There it is. Narfi. Micah, don't forget about Narfi.
Does it actually die? Because it's blocked, but the blocker goes away, so it didn't actually deal damage.
That's, I guess, a complex rules question. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but it's still blocked, though. I don't know.
It changes zones. I don't
Yeah.
think it actually deals the damage.
I don't know. That's something that doesn't come up very often.
This is where we're at.
Yeah. We'll have to look into that because I am not sure.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I started to walk out and realize.
So here's this other side of this Jorn Winter thing.
Okay. I'll tell you what I like from this. The Icy Manipulator.
You know what? No, dude, it should be good. Yeah. No, I like it.
Like, Icy Manipulator has always been good. It's just the fact that it's 4 mana.
Yeah. Who are you, Bolton? Oh, just Micah? Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's got the nuts here.
Does he?
I think so. It looked like he had burn in hand, so I feel like Tommy's just running his opponent out of it.
Okay, well, this could get it.
Nope.
Micah says, hold on.
Has he brought the Narfi back yet?
He did. Narfi's in play.
That's what's in the middle there?
Yep. If you got a counterspell, it's probably worthwhile.
Remand. Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
I still think it's weird to bring it, have remand as a 3-of in your sideboard.
No, I do agree. It's a little
if you're
funky.
Play remand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good if you're going to play it.
Nobody plays it anymore because counterspell's a legal card, which also begs the question. Counterspell isn't really that much more than opt.
No, yeah. I mean, he could probably just play counterspell.
You got a lot of blue in your deck, man.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. Just saying.
So it looks like he's got a Dead of Winter over there. No, he's got a leyline in hand on an island. Yeah, that leyline, man. That leyline did shit this entire time.
Yeah, drawing the second copy always sucks.
I don't even think it did anything.
No, it didn't. I don't think Tommy drew any Murktides, which made it even worse.
Exactly. You know? It's banking.
That's the thing. I've always made like it's like the Leyline of Sanctity when you try to like when you're just a fair deck and you bring in Leyline of Sanctity against like a Thoughtseize deck, like
no, that's bad.
You just mulligan. Like I mean,
yeah.
Like if you played on your opening turn and then like well if they were going to Thoughtseize you on turn 1, they already have. They already take it. You're already a card down. Like they have to draw so many copies.
Yeah.
Before it's good, and even then you can't draw your extra copies or else it's bad.
So Micah's definitely in a spot here. Oh look, this fucking terrible card.
It draws a card.
After he exiles one of his own cards.
I don't think you have to do that.
No, you do.
Oh, you do?
You do.
It's not up to?
No. So he's going to get a snow thing out of his graveyard. And now really he's probably going to die to a lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's
what's going to happen here.
If he didn't, he does have counter magic in the deck. He's just gonna have to hold it up for the rest of the game if he draws it.
Yeah, he is going to die to lightning bolt. That is what we're gonna see. What could have been an awesome turnaround is going to be him dying to lightning bolt, and I will lay that blame on him sideboarding in Leyline of the Void, because that shit was just goddamn plumb unnecessary, Micah. Fucking plumb unnecessary.
I'm gonna see if he didn't have telling time in his deck that he would have 3 more cards.
Dude, I'm not gonna hate that hard on telling time. It's not good. I know it's not good.
I will, but
a cantrip's a cantrip.
It's just I don't think that this.
That's not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
The snake is your cantrip. The snake is your fucking cantrip.
No deck wants that, but the problem here.
Make your 3-drop good. You've got a 3-drop that is just a grindy ass draw a bunch of cards card. Make that card good.
The problem in this moment is that he has a Leyline in hand that's dead, and he brought in a Leyline that didn't do anything. That's the problem with this game.
That's obviously a problem.
Yeah. This game is fucked because of the Leylines.
All right, let's see if Tommy... Well, does he have the win? Is it... Neither of those is...
No.
3 is a burn spell.
Goif. He's got 2 Goifs.
It's a Veil of Summer, I think, on the end.
Yeah,
which is fucking great.
It's
one of the
good.
best cards ever printed.
So I think that other side of that.
Tommy's got 2 copies of Archmage's Charm. He's basically already won. Did he take the veil? I don't know that he did. No way in hell I'm not taking the veil. That's like the only thing that can really beat you. I guess a sweeper... Hey, even a sweeper doesn't beat you here. Sweeper's not great.
I think he can level that thing up to be its full shit. What does it do when it's...
Yeah, but Tommy's got the answer.
Oh, he does.
It draws cards. It's an angel that draws cards.
What else does he have?
The thing is, if he grabbed Veil of Summer, he can't. If Mike has a counter spell for this thing, it's still good.
No, he doesn't have shit. Still sitting that fucking dead ass Leyline in hand.
His tapping is telling me he doesn't have shit.
No, he has a Leyline and he has an island in hand. That's what he has in hand.
What does this this artifact thing do?
Yeah. Gross. All right, Micah, you were so close to turn this around. So close. And then your bad sideboard cards. Gotcha. Your bad sideboard cards got you, dude. God damn it, Micah.
And you know what? Before the match, I bitched about his bad main deck cards. You bitched about his bad sideboard cards, which I concur with. And really, the bad cards beat him. At the end of the day, bad cards beat him.
They did. Well,
I think he's got the basis of a good deck here.
No, he does. It's very solid. He just needs to.
It was really close.
No, if he didn't bring those cards in, None of the cards he brought in did anything.
Yeah. No,
They didn't do anything.
I
They
agree.
did literally nothing. All right, Micah, we're going to come out here and fucking give you what for, because, you know, that's what we do.
I'm the guy who kills people who bring in Leyline more than anybody. But in a rare turn, I'm actually going to say that the Soul Guide Lantern was a much worse bring-in than the Leyline.
Well, the Leyline at least kept him off of
At least you have a
Murktide.
reason for bringing it in.
Yeah, the Leyline is just, there's no reason for that. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, but I mean the Soul Guide Lantern, there's no reason for that. If you're
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Now,
unless you just want to cycle it.
There's a loose reason for the Leyline.
Yeah.
It's only keeping him off of one card, but you should be able to counter spell.
Exactly. He's got counters and he's got kill spells to deal with.
Exactly. So that's already bad enough to do that. But then the Soul Guide Lantern, that's just fucking plumb unnecessary, man. Like, that didn't do you any good.
All that being said, Micah, Lil Hume, stick with it, man. I like the deck.
No, we will help you. If you need stuff, let us know.
No, man, take our advice. I'm going to have you cut the telling times. And honestly, I don't even think you need to replace it with cantrips. I think you just need more stuff. My goal for you is when you cast that 3-mana thing, that your only misses or more copies of itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the entire deck should just be snow.
Yep.
No, I'll take that back. You're going to have a couple removal spells. You want to have the Thought Seasons.
You're going to have stuff, yeah.
The counter spells, all that. But like, I want to minimize that. I don't think you need to 2-mana cantrips that aren't a snake. The snake does it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.